Alright, hello and welcome to AirShooShoo, the space epic gun game. This is a demo. The game's available on Steam, which should come to you is no surprise because that is where the majority of games I play on this channel come from. But anyway, the game also has some achievements. It looks like there's potentially 10 achievements to try to do here. So, yeah, I'm just gonna jump into it. That one looks like some lady bits. It's the same ship twice. It just faces a different way. All right. Well, let's choose a different gun, shall we? Or ship. I'm gonna go with this one. I'm partial to blue, but I don't know exactly what the color scheme of the level is going to be. So I want to make sure I can see it really well. So we'll go with this kind of. I don't know what color that is, so I'm gonna use. Let me use this one. Oh, all right. I got some different gas effects. Like a lot, actually. Oh, I like this one. Like I'm bleeding. All right, but I want to choose. This because I feel like that's gonna work. All right, I'm gonna do the tutorial because I have no idea what I'm doing. Hello and welcome. I am your teacher, Shoo. Press space to continue. I will guide you through this easy and fast way to become the hero of our galaxy, legendary starship pilot, the biggest cruiser ninja of any solar system. But first, let me remind you of something. This is the spaceship, as you may notice. Learning how to drive takes time, battalions, and practice. I believe it's supposed to be patience. It's just spelled wrong. Like whatever. Like it's not a big deal. The best astroneers become one with their loved ship and pilot one thing. Okay. Gotcha. Up and up to the sky. Bam. Easy enough. Not pressing up, let gravity do its magic. Gotcha. Alright, that seemed pretty easy. Stay in place in the air. Press up for a short time to release in the air. When you start to get pulled down, ground, press up again, just enough to, do some stuff. Alright. Gotcha. I don't really consider that levitating. This reminds me of like Lunar Lander a little bit. Okay, following for 6 seconds. Pretty easy. Definitely learning the basics. Alright. Okay. Alright, I mean, it definitely feels very easy to control everything. Okay, we need to click some stars. Okay, whatever. I don't want to like go slow. I feel like going fast is the right way to do this. I'm not sure like the value of like this in depth of a tutorial. It is very in depth, but it's not really. I mean, this precision I don't think necessarily meets like the actual necessity of a tutorial. Like it's I don't know, it just feels more like what would have made more sense is simply just, the stuff that just kind of like told us how to like um, go to some of the initial places. Ooh, that was close. Alright. 19. I'm kind of confused why we had to learn how to land, considering once I collect a certain amount of stars, it just straight up seems to be over. Kind of negates the purpose of the actual stars. Not the stars, but landing. The flight mechanics are really good, though. The ship design looks pretty nice. The actual ship itself, because we had the variety of ships, and I chose the one that I thought was the most appealing to me. But I like that there is a variety of ships. I like that there's a leaderboard, even though I'm not competitive. I'm not playing this to try to be number one. Occasionally I do. Occasionally I will try to get number one, but not here. I'm perfectly fine with being last place or whatever. Oh, very nice with the waterfall. Oh, there it is. Like, where are you? Dang, a number 11? Oh, almost had top 10. It almost makes me want to try again, but just almost, not quite. I think the music is a little bit too subdued for like what we're doing. Like the design of the game, it makes you feel as though I should be trying to go as quickly as possible. Like this is very much a game that appears to be based on, um, not just having some skills of flying, but being able to do things quickly. And the quicker you go, the better your score, obviously. But the music is it's really, really just kind of laid back, and I don't want to say subdued, like that's not really the right word for it, but the music just feels very laid back. Like it doesn't express the feeling that I'm supposed to be trying to get through these levels as quickly as possible. Kind of brings into the question, like in the full game, how will progression actually work? Will it be um, kind of based on how long it takes you to collect all the stars for all the levels? Are there going to be things you have to do? Hey, my first top 10. So, yeah, there's definitely a question on my end, like, how is that going to work? What are the things we're going to get? What are the things that are going to be added in to kind of give this more of a reason to play, like some more interesting mechanics? Can I fly through those? Can't really fly through them. I also don't take much in the way of damage. Like, I take some damage for hitting things, but not enough for me to actually want to pick up the health box. But I'm gonna do it for fun here. Oh man, I said all that smack, and now I'm crashing into everything. All right. And we get an achievement for that. That's cool. Oh man, I thought I could go through that. I thought that's what it was, but it was not. Oh, okay. That was misleading. shield. And considering I almost like blew up in like the last level, I find myself being a little bit more I don't want to say cautious, but I'm being a little bit more cognizant of where I'm going and trying a little bit harder to be a better pilot. I wish we had some sound effects for our ship. Like, it doesn't even have to be anything like super crazy, just like just a sound that kind of matches the thrust. It just feels odd that it's missing. Wait, we can just like drop down to the bottom and it doesn't. We don't die or anything. We just kind of float at the bottom. Oh, that's got to change. I think that's just a silly. That's just too silly. Like that just. I think it's got to change. All right. All right, you want me to go down there, but I can't. So if you've ever played Lunar Lander or Choplifter, or there's even a game called Taxi, which or Taxi Cab, Space Taxi, I think is actually what it is. If you've ever played any of that stuff, I mean, you're probably going to feel right at home with this. It's very much like it. It really captures the feeling quite well. I personally am having a good time. I think it's a really fun title. Like, it's done really well. The graphics are good. The music is nice. Again, I wish it was a little bit more upbeat, faster paced, something that just kind of drove home that I'm trying to do this, at a quick speed. Something to kind of give me a little bit of encouragement to go faster, because the music here is it doesn't make me feel rushed. It doesn't make me feel as though I'm really trying to do this in any kind of particular speed. It just seems like I'm, just taking a pleasant stroll somewhere. I'm just in no rush whatsoever. I wonder if I can. What happens if I die? I don't want to die. But it could happen. Never mind, I guess it won't happen. I'm that good of a pilot. Well, that's pretty cool. It's a train. It's crazy to think that in the future that we'll have spaceships and yet we'll still have the trains. I don't actually mind the train. The train is a pretty decent way to get where you're going without having to drive. Although it does take a while, at least in the US. And then the train breaks or something else breaks. So, I mean, like, riding a train is something that I like to do occasionally as opposed to driving long distances, but I do find that it's very hit or miss on how good of a trip it's going to be. Well, now we know what happens when we explode. Oh, well, I got some ammo. Which I have yet to use ever. I think this is a nice change. A nice change in all the other levels that I've played so far. Dang, top 5. Come on, you can do it. Let's go for number 1. Number 3. Sweet. I didn't check to see if the timer starts as soon as the level loads or once you actually take off. I think that's something I should check because I think that's like an important kind of aspect to know about. I guess we'll do it for the next level. We're not getting any top scores this go around. Oh man, this level's definitely a little bit more on the difficult side. These little guys, they shoot you, they get in the way. Come on. Oh my god, come on, man. Seriously? What a terrible space pilot you are. Talking to myself. Hey, top 10 still. You know, I'm actually really proud of like how well I've done in this. And I believe we're probably getting pretty close to the end. I think it's there's 20 levels in the demo, which I think is a fair amount. Definitely gives you a really good chance to kind of get a good idea of like how everything works. I have no idea what I got. What is this? Oh. Very nice. The level is collapsing on us, essentially. It's a nice change. Good to see that there's going to be like essentially like a whole lot of really cool changes. Alright, it is very small delay because the Mormons knocked at my door. I don't know why they come here. Like, you know, I've made it very apparent every time they come that I am not a Mormon and I'm not interested in becoming one or any other weird stuff. So, but they still come by. I will say they're always dressed really nice, though. I gotta say, I think that they got a good fashion sense. Anyway, back to this. Yeah, I really like that there's been a change in what's happening in the level. Man, this... I definitely, apparently, I'm going to have to go very quickly. Which is probably going to be a little bit harder than I think. Yeah. Oh, I did it. I made it. I'm gonna make it. Maybe? Right? Maybe I'm gonna make it. Okay, the moon was essentially very terribly in the way there. Because it kind of... my ship just sort of melted into the color scheme there. Made it very difficult to see. Those trains? Okay, that level is very, very nuts. But quite good, though. And I think that was the last... yeah, that's the last of the levels. Well, you know what? That's pretty cool, man. That's I mean, the leaderboard, if I just go to it, doesn't seem to. Oh, you got to go into it and look at. So, hey, number 8. It's not so bad actually. Um, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's a really cool experience. I think this is a fun game. I definitely like this. I think though the music could be a little bit different. I don't think the music is bad. I like the music. I just wish it was a little bit more intense to kind of like make me want to try to like go quicker through the through everything. I definitely like all of the ship designs. I think it's really cool that we have so many different options. That's super cool. I don't know for sure that they're gonna fly any differently. I'm just gonna load this guy at random just to kind of see if I feel anything different. Nah, it feels exactly the same. Um, I think I can do this really fast though. Somebody did this in like 3:54. Let's try it one more time. Oh yeah, they're hugging it basically. Now that's as fast as I can get. Well, anyway, that's super cool. It's very simple and easy to kind of get in there and do everything. I don't know if I was supposed to shoot stuff. I got ammo the one time. I didn't shoot anything. I'm not really sure how to shoot anything. W and E. I never once tried to shoot. No, like nothing happens. Like I'm not. I guess you have to actually have like the bullets or whatever to do. Anyway, so again, there you go. There's AirShooShoo, the space epic gun game. We may not have seen really any gun game stuff here, but you know what? It is very cool. Pretty impressed with this game. Definitely recommend giving it a shot. I think you'll like it, especially if you like Lunar Lander. And it's cheaper than the new Lunar Lander. Well, because it's a demo. So, I mean, that probably doesn't count. Anyway, links in the description. I encourage you to try it out if you like it, wishlist it. You know the whole deal if you've been here before. And if not, welcome to being here where you are now in the place that you are, having done the thing that you did.